Okay, I was on page 3, and I don't know why all of a sudden I dropped to page 11.
You see the live tag?
Yes.
Drop a thing, so that
And I'm
this will
not.
show the reach more.
I'm not talking about 11 spots.
Sorry. It's opened up. I'm trying to like it.
Yeah.
I'm not talking about 11 spots. I'm talking about 11 pages. So can somebody of the 2 best consultants in London?
Okay, tell the question you want to ask. Right, so you're on the page 3 or 4, and
Yeah.
you dropped to page 11. Are you sure you dropped?
I'm sure.
You dropped.
I Google myself every day.
What was the keyword you're trying to go after?
Freelance videographer London.
Josh, you got to tell what could be the reason why you dropped.
Freelance.
Because I saw there was a little bit of a drama going on Google, because a little bit of a shuffle, right?
Yeah,
And
absolutely.
what would you think if a person from being on number 4th page, working so hard,
For like number 1 on 4th page, so it's like almost like 3rd page.
yeah, and what would you think could have happened?
First things first, if my page is still on the first 3 or 4 pages in Google, Google still likes your website. If you didn't like it, you'd be on page 10, 12. So it's not the end of the world. What you need to do is look at the sites who've gone up on Google, evaluate what they've done. So we actually do a lot of reverse engineering at ClickDo. So what we do, we plug in the websites into our SEO tools, figure out how many backlinks they've been building that month, how many blog posts they've been releasing, literally really analyze what's going on. So if you put out 2 blog posts, for example, and the site has gone up for doing 6 or 7, maybe you need to increase your content production. So it's all about looking at what's actually going on, because if you don't look at what's going on, you just kind of guess. Like, should we do this? Should we do that? And when you guess, you never figure out what's actually what's going right or what's going wrong, really.
When I'm coming back, like I don't want to be on page 11.
No, you need to come back as soon as possible. Definitely, all the inquiries on page 1.
If in one day I drop to page 11,
Yes.
in one day I wanna go back.
Go back. And it's possible. It's possible.
Is it?
Yeah, we'll ask Fernando. I went from page 14 to page 9 to page 2, and then I went from page 2 to position 2 in Google. Which you
so
can
I want to
massive
actually add a
jumps.
little bit of for y'all, right? So I was having a look on her website before even she said this, and then I'm seeing on the footer she has a link called Freelance SEO Consultant, repeating on from all the pages on the blogs to the homepage.
So you're over-optimized. Yeah.
That's a reason. That's a big reason.
Massive,
right?
yeah. So you need to over-optimize, absolutely.
So now you removed it.
Because what happened is the name of the homepage, and I put the footer, I put the widget of the menu
Right.
in it. So of course it's not called home, but it picked up. It's called Freelance Videographer London. So it's in the footer under every page. I deleted it.
Show me.
But
Show me the website.
the point is, how come I came to?
Just do a new tab might be easier. We do a new tab.
Yeah.
This would be good. We do a live audit, see what's going on.
Loud,
So we can figure out what's going on.
You gotta see what was gonna happen on this guy's thing.
So, but if I had such a mistake in the footer, but I still climbed from page 9 to page.
No, you get hit when people read it,
So-
but that's a big no, because you'll be repeating the anchors from the footer like that much.
Do you have a wife? Yeah.
Yes, and we have to remember as well, so Google obviously updates the algorithm all the time, so just because it's working now, doesn't mean it's going to work next week. They could change something, all of a sudden what you're doing goes down. So it's all about, like I said, staying on top of what's going on, analysing the competition, because just because you had it and you was ranking, doesn't mean it's the best thing to do. If Google update the algorithm, you need to update your site as well. I'm closer to the hotspot, I think that's why it's not working.
Get on my one.
Yeah,
Oh no,
it
it's
is,
closing
it
now.
is, yeah.
We've got 100 gig of data a month, so we just hotspot. Alright.
These are the tips, you know.
I'll click this, it'll make it slower. There you go.
So these are the things why you need SEO consultants, because I didn't know having this in the footer.
You're about it. You're getting live consultancy
Yeah,
right now.
free knowledge.
Thing.
You're getting live consultancy
So
right now.
basically I changed it now to my blog post. I don't know if it's good or not to have it.
Latest blog post. Yeah, that's fine. That's absolutely, yeah. So
because here was the menu, so my homepage as it is, it was called Freelance Video for London. So it was showing up on every page because it's a footer. So
I see what you mean, but yeah, the same anchor.
that's a big no,
so
I
it's
guess.
optimized. Yeah, with money pages it's fine, but the good thing with the footer is the footer is on every single page on your site, so it's site-wide. So when you have a link in your footer, every single page on your site gets that link, gets the benefit. So what I would do, I would go on all these blog posts, and I would make sure them blog posts link back to the homepage. That way, these are getting links on the footer, every single page, and then the power goes through to the page. And then you just vary the text. So if you've got like one 2, 3, 4.
I
You've
can
got
put
4
more,
links.
but 4 is
Yeah, no, but four's, you don't want too many. It gets
yeah,
massive.
exactly.
If you have 4, you know, we can have one anchor, one target, one say check out Nicole, check out me, check out my services. Natural way. I'll show you, I've got a spreadsheet, I've done exactly the same thing, but mine gets really, really technical. I'll show you Fernando. I'll show you, I have to go in there. This is good information though, because honestly I've done exactly the same thing for my site and I've seen like massive results. Let's go. So this is my spreadsheet, I track everything. So all my links and all my pages, so like internal linking map, I know what pages link to that. So my homepage links to this page, this blog post links to that. So I know exactly what's going on the website. So if you do that to your page, you'll be safer and you'll get more ranking juice, definitely. And that way you don't suffer over optimizing because you've only got 4 pages linked to your homepage. But then 4 pages get linked to in the footer of the site. So lots of benefit, tons of benefit. But, you know, Google's always testing things, you know, all the time. It could be a case where when you was ranking on page 1, they were just seeing how good your site is. Now they're testing another site. And at the end of the month, they might say, whose site done better, Nicole or this site? Oh, Nicole, and then you got back up. If I'm site better, then that'll get back up.
I was on page 4 like for 2 months or something like that.
Yeah, that's a long time.
That's a long time?
Yeah,
that's why it's completely...
There was an update last month in June. There was an update in June, a big core algorithm update. So
I know, yeah, I saw
potentially
it.
it could have been that.
Yeah.
Potentially, but there's no way of knowing. You gotta keep testing, keep testing.
So if I have my blog post and I link to another blog post from my, so it's, you know, in on page SEO, like I'm linking from another blog post to another one. Should I put just one link to my website from that blog post? Or should I link to my About Me, my homepage, or just one link if it's to my website?
Personally, when it comes to media link building, I follow 2 principles. I only link to pages that I want to rank or pages that are relevant. So if you're talking about your services, then you can link to a service page. It's relevant, it's natural. But you have to bear in mind that like, the more links you add, the more the power gets diluted, the link power. So if you link to 10 pages, the power is diluted 10 times than it is if you link to 1 page. So it's about finding the balance.
I want to talk about that.
So it's an interest.
I want to tell about that because I never like to link to anybody. Right?
Yeah,
I saw on your site, he's not linking, he's not even internal linking.
Yes, because you told me opposite.
He's not even internal linking. And you look at big ranking sites, even
like Wikipedia, you say?
Wikipedia, okay, Wikipedia is giving no follow links a lot, right? Because they have internal link, they have a lot of links. The internal links they link to follow. So many links. If the power goes down, no, that's fine, that's Wikipedia. But if you look at other big sites like in digital marketing, is a backlink or like Deep Patel's blogs and all, right, which you guys know. They are linking to so many other sites. They're not even no follow. They do follow.
Agreed. They are,
right? Because when you no follow, you tell to Google, you're not very sure what you're linking about. Right? You kind of like, I'll link, but I don't really know.
I don't trust you.
I don't trust you. But if you don't link, you're like, you're not part of the game. Then you go like, Google thinks like, okay, you want to rank, but he's not a part of the game. He's not a player. He's not linking. He's not referencing. So Google was built on basis of Harvard referencing and stuff, right? Because the Harvard referencing, if you write a piece of a paper, you have to link out to a lot of sources if you want to pass the thesis.
Yeah, like you said, exam, you reference.
More the reference you have, but then again the reference has to make sense. If the references are like bad, if you reference for upcoming blogger, you're not kind of like, if you refer BBC or if you refer an authority in the source, it's kind of good. So when you do more references, Google thinks like this guy actually had read enough, so he's linking. So I tell to people to link as much as possible to me. Because I'm ranking, dude, like I've been trusted. So whoever, I would say like this, whoever wants to rank for SEO consultant in London, right, the first thing what they should do is link to me. No, seriously, linking alone.
Link as an authority.
Yeah,
no.
Like that's what they should do.
I'm gonna say, do you know what, there's actually an article, it's really old, but it's basically a test where Google says you're more likely,
right?
So get the cameras over there. You're more likely to rank if you link to an authority site. So if you're talking about link building, link to a site that, you know, is a specialist, a massive authority site. Yeah. There you go.
So if anybody, I see like this, I mean, I don't want to say name that guy buying backlinks left and right. All these SEO consultants are buying links, stop buying links, link to me. Don't link, don't buy links to you, link to me, because as soon as I tested it, right, like, so when you saw like, oh, crank me and all, right, with little links you can control the stuff, but you have to link, I mean, you see a link to Wikipedia, okay, I'm only telling to you, on my SEO consultant page, at that time I linked to authority page for the relevancy link, right? So likewise, people worry about getting links to them. Google want to say what you want to give. This is the game.
Give links. So that's interesting.
This is the
view on it because everyone's trying to get links.
Right,
Pass the links out.
I luckily got a link from him for the citation thing.
Yes.
It's climbing.
Yes.
I mean, several people had done the links and all. But this boy is not linking to him. He's not linking to anybody. And finally now he's linking.
Now.
Now you
I've done a massive audit on the site.
So
internal links are super scratched. I've got the spreadsheet I was just showing Nicole. Everything's tracked. I know internal linking is top shape now. I can't really
I didn't do at this level.
I track everything now. So I know like, these are links I'm going to be building next week.
Yeah.
I'm going to build that link.
Yeah.
These are links going to my consultant page. These are going to the home
When
page.
you're getting those links, can you do like this? Ask for me. I can actually share the price now.
Easily.
Because
you said it,
I got a bunch of links yesterday because I'm a little pissed off because I dropped down for SEO agency London now because I kind of gave up. You guys can see not a single backlink.
No, you've done it.
And now I'm going to rechain the home page and I'm going to go and rank again.
Yeah.
Literally for that, there is some guys on the top.
Watch out.
Watch out.
Watch out.
I mean, now yesterday I got a crazy anchor for SEO agency. If you want to see where I got the anchor, you go to Facebook page and you can see the article that I got the anchor from. Just the first link I got after like 2 years or 3 years. Right? So now I'm going to custom build the homepage, build graphically done, and it's going to rank.
Yeah, it will, absolutely.
And I'm telling you, right? So that's the thing. So if you're getting the links and all these kind of thing, let's share because I want you to go.
We will, absolutely.
And it's about the thing really. Linking actually, I like links. Some people really like, I want to only get. What am I going to get? So that's kind of the game I believe, and it's been tested. And actually, there is a nice article about this. Backlinko. He actually says like, why do people even give no follow links? Like people like, then are you not sure what you're linking to, right?
It's like you link to it for the user, but then you don't pass no page
because you
rank
put
or
extra effort to put a no follow code.
Yeah.
I mean, I did the same thing on ClickDo. All my blogs and everything in the past. I'm like, who can link to me? I will only give no follow me. That's how I was thinking, right? So at that time, I was practicing that as in the ClickDo, rank still and the stuff and all. But then I realized that's why I'm not getting millions of views after like doing that because I did a lot of things right. So Google still ranked me to get an amount of traffic, but I'm not on those compared to other websites which are getting millions of views in the digital marketing space. You know, like, that's what we both have to do. Really.
Like Backlink, for example, link out to so many different sites.
So many. And then Google want to see, he want to give, he refer, he's well read, he's good to be shown because showing him on the top will open up opportunities because from his website, people can go to there. That's how the link tree works really. So if this guy is ranking number 1 and if Google send that traffic to that, people find a lot of sources, right? People don't bounce back, people are not unhappy. People think like, oh my God, Google, you send to this hotel which has all inclusive, I can eat as much as possible. And thank you. So that's how the game works really. This is the art of the Google.
No, it's good.
And that's why the people who actually links a lot, I mean, look at the online marketing, like that article of his, it's very competitive of course, right? Look at how many links he's giving. He looks like he's selling, maybe he's selling, but still he's ranking
Still
up.
no edit,
Right?
yeah. But that article has loads of links coming to it as well.
Of course.
Loads of
Yeah,
links,
that's
really high authority things. One of the research in regards to link building, I'll say for a link to be valuable, it's got to pass at least 3 things. So first is trust, right? So if you build a brand new website, you should get registered on Twitter, Facebook, all your social media channels. It just builds trust. It's not going to rank you, but it's a trust into Google that's your real website. The second is obviously power. So if you get a link from, say, Talk Business, London, you know, the London Economic,
Talk Business, you got a link. Power. You got a link.
Yeah, I've got a link for them already. So that's passing the power.
You got it.
Yeah.
I gotta get it.
I got it. I
know this is for a lot of people for Talk Business. If you're watching, get links from Talk Business. We're also getting from them.
Talk Business.
See whether you.
I don't have Talk Business yet. I'm gonna do that in July.
I'll get it. Let's get together.
Yeah.
How about
let's get.
And by the way, I don't think Google is going to think like. So, for example, if you're thinking, just imagine we buy 20 backlinks from research kind of papers, and you and me, right? We are doing. Should Google punish us? No. If we write a piece of amazing content and drop it on Google, and we get reference links because we refer to one of our articles, one of our pages, or anything, right? I don't think it's going to be bad. Because you on that they said like Google could maybe think like we are getting if we do write an amazing piece of a paper and publish on a BM magazine or some sort of a website, it shouldn't be bad.
Yeah, no,
it's our research paper, so we should be referred. right? So that's how I actually believe.
For what I do, so all the links I have done for now for July, I'll just let you know. We'll get a link for both of us on the site.
Let's get number 1 and 2.
Because I think in a way, it makes you think. Because then again, if I have an article on BM Magazine, for example, that's talking about how to find an SEO consultant in London, for example. If that article links to Fernando, who's number 1, and links to my site and another site, that's telling Google this site's relevant, this site's relevant, this site's relevant. So you could all actually get a ranking increase. And passes trust and authority.
That's the thing actually, because ultimately Google starts sending more traffic for the trusted people, right?
Trust is massive.
Trusted thing. So if one SEO consultant refer to another SEO consultant, Google love it. That's why I'm writing the article about top SEO consultant. If you're watching, you can already hit me up. I have already picked up, me and him is number 1 and 2 though, right? Everybody else can friend with us, right? So if you kind of pitch him and say him to go to number 3, I'll actually shuffle that. So because I'm really putting in that kind of a manner and going to drop to Google to rank on the for SEO consultants. Already I'm on the first page for SEO consultants. I think you as well maybe.
Yeah.
So we will create that and create a piece of a thing, that's how we want to take over the Google again.
Take control.
I have a question for you. So if there is somebody, videographer, on page 1, and I want to be about him or her, definitely. What if they have like a backlink from BBC or ITV or really huge authority? Do I have any chance, or how much work, or what should I do to outrank this person?
Okay, so that's a good question. So backlinks are important, but they're not the biggest ranking signal. There are different ranking signals as well. Like CTR is a massive one. So if someone types in video production London, and that site's at the top from BBC with a link, if you can get more people to click your site than the site above you, you get a higher CTR. So CTR is assigned to people with your site better than theirs. If more people click on your site than the site above, it's a signal to Google. Why do people skip that number 1 and go to your site? So if you kind of manipulate CTR and get more clicks to your site, whether if you promote the site through social media, running Google ads, Facebook ads, whatever, you can definitely get more traffic through it that way. And over time, you can outrank them just in the popularity.
So traffic is number 1, the key
I would
element
say,
for ranking.
Obviously, no one knows what's number 1, but backlinks are important, but you can definitely get CTR, you get more click and engagement.
CTR, because when I was going about ranking, because my first goal to get to the first page was SEO consultant. And at that time, I had this snippet, Google rich snippets appearing in the stars. I was like the only guy. Google removed for everybody. Nobody on the first page has for that keyword, because that's a crazy keyword, which Google makes like 17 pounds per click for anybody who bids for that keyword. So I had that CTR increasing thing, even at like number 9. As soon as I came, I started getting clicks. So right now, if you guys just Google this keyword, PBN hosting, right? That's a huge money keyword for us. You can see how we rank. You can even see the stars.
So what?
You go down, ads on the top, go down a little bit. You see who we are, right? So I pretty much goes. Ultimately I need to go climb to the number 1, and so this is being one of our keywords. We getting clicks because of that. So now this you can trigger and put it for sub pages only, not for home page, right? Google doesn't give. No, Google doesn't give for root domain. I tested. I don't know why. And then still again, if Google kind of filled it and manually do a review. So for example, if Google watch this video right now, Google one of the people, and realize, holy shit, PB in hospitals are making £250,000 a year from that page alone. And Google like remove that. Still they end up doing Google, right? So I had that for a while for ClickDo SEO consultant page. And all the pages I had, most of the ranking pages, and now we just can't then Google doesn't show it. So there's a thing about it, that's how the drama works really, because that's such of a money keyword, Google SEO Consult London, and we're having this rich snippets help us to get higher CTR, click-through rate. So when you get higher click-through rate, your ranks goes up, because when more the people click. So there are a lot of ways to do that. It's a limitations are there, so you can make a catchy title tag, you can have your title plus have your name, some design, some things. You can think it, and if your meta description is catchy, you tend to get more CTR.
Brackets help apparently.
Brackets help.
I saw Brian Dean's article, email. If you add brackets in your title, just
pricing, the number,
check now, or inquire now, or check prices, just something like that. Just send a click to your website. I actually added brackets to my consultant page.
Put it, but then again, if you try to do a lot of drama, Google kind of like see you're playing around with it.
You're
trying to get the clicks, right? So if you put like some face or like some different icons and all, I test some like red color icons and all, like Google then get back to something. Right? So you got to watch out. So CTPR is very important. Sometimes you could be lucky. for some reason, at number 9, if you're getting so many clicks, people who came, stayed on the page, they didn't leave back, you're good to stay.
Brand awareness is another one as well. If you Google a keyword, if you see like 10 results on Google, which you'll see anyway, if you know one of the brands and you've seen them somewhere else, you're more likely to click that website. So if you're like active on social media, Facebook, stuff like that, people are more likely to click your website, just because they've seen your website somewhere else, they've seen the name, it's familiar. So I think brand awareness and brand trust, which I say comes back to trust in Google's ranking, is massive. It's becoming more and more prominent, definitely.
Yes.
Yeah, first page though, PBN hosting.
That's the page, you saw
Who's
that,
number one? Oh, diggity marketing.
Give me a help. You see you tell me what you can do to get to number 1. At number 1, you should do at least 500,000.
500,000?
Yeah. That page. We so far that now we're getting a lot of orders. You Google personal web hosting. You just Google personal web hosting. It has very less search volumes, but every day we get orders. Every day.
Yeah, I think search volumes are good to go, but not entirely accurate.
And so personal web hosting.
So I've got OVH,
So you go down.
Seeker host. Yeah, you got to start. So eventually we'll be ranking higher because you get more higher CTR. If I click you now,
so these keywords I only started working like this year. PBN hosting was the first thing I built in 2015. Rank on the first page. Every orders are coming. You're like, that's a recurrent business. I wish I worked everything and built a business properly for
Have you linked to this from ClickDo?
Huh?
Has ClickDo linked to Seeker host? So make sure you get that link in.
Yeah,
That's the first link you build.
Then Google business web hosting.
Business web hosting.
Yeah. And that's what I want to really put number 1. So we
Big
start
one.
so like not many, we're getting some orders for that one, right? So this is a CD ads. One ad is like probably like sometimes like $20 per click.
$20 a click.
Yeah. So go down. So this is a big one. So they take
So
a
your
lot. That's
website
why
builder.
so we're missing
Tech
because
radar,
of that.
PC
and
mag.
then
Oh wow, look, that's interesting. Look, do the search. You get the ads.
yeah, see
You get
how
the
that-
rich snippet.
This is the thing.
You get this. Get organic. Then you get the maps,
Yeah.
and then you get organic again. It's
And
really.
then only we here. I really have.
So it is.
If at number 1 we should be making. This
You're ranking top 4, but look how far that is down the page.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Still we getting, and now we actually changing.
Crazy.
So design and all. So this keyword at number 1 should be crazy.
So yeah, there's the keywords in there. Business web hosting.
So if you see anything, you can get some links. Do it. Tell me, and we'll do something for you. Right?
Oh, we've got to become a partner.
No, this keyword, business web hosting.
Yeah, no,
at number 1.
You'll blow up.
It
Absolutely blow
should
up.
be crazy. Like so that's how I'm working. Like so it's.
You're still on page 1 though. That's really good because massive update.
See who are competing with it. Big people, all the good.
Tech radar.
All these
Massive
people are
size.
playing.
Oh, you've done a change of site as well. Look
Yeah,
different.
the newest design is going to be so amazing. So now we change for a level, and we have done a further design. It's going to be such a high.
And it's clean.
And we actually going to put like a different what is web hosting, history of web hosting. And we're going to
FAQ.
literally write everything, and it has ranked by NXDN for web hosting.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's a lot of work. You know, you have to test the content, you have to write it. So I started doing a lot of blogs as well.
Oh, you got to just tap it. Nice loading.
That's the thing. So if you're watching this one, if you want to see these kind of things, you can come to Canary Wharf, and yeah, it's kind of interesting, right?
Yeah, no.
I had to change the design a little bit, so I write most of the articles and.
It's a lot of articles, isn't it?
Yeah.
20 second. These all went live today.
No.
No, not today. Sorry, 28 today.
Yeah. So I've been writing those things, and I have like another like probably 50 articles. Have to edit and put it up.
Yeah, content production.
So,
massive.
so we have, so these some of them I write it, so also we have writers like writing every day, but still again until I edit it I don't publish it. So we have writers every day write like up to at least some articles every day.
Good, that's what it's about.
So yeah, that's actually the hard work about the SEO part and all, like that's the thing. More links, more stuff, hard work, you drop to 11 page, you gotta come back again.
And also I have to check what my competition is doing, as you
Absolutely.
said. So I should know everybody who is on page 1. And I should study there. Do you agree?
Yeah.
No?
No.
I agree.
I didn't.
I agree.
That's
I
right.
agree.
Because I'm looking
I
at
let
him.
people do that because the ring, very honestly, I didn't do that.
Yeah.
Because I knew even, okay, to rank for SEO Agency London, I kind of had a look who's SEO Agency London.
A little peak.
So basically,
So
you know these guys found. So back around,
Found, yes.
So
I
when I
remember
was
that,
actually reading about SEO I want to do SEO agency London, so I realized I want to actually start SEO agency. So in 2014, but it's still again like a one-man show freelancing. So when I actually had a look, that's like the first company I had written, they were ranking #1 for SEO agency London SEO thing. So that's the site I had a look at their site. And then I ended up doing that one, right? And then outrank them.
Yeah.
Right? So literally from not having a site to putting it up and going and outranking. So I had sites like, I saw Branded 3, the big agencies, I think, right? I saw them, they're not even on the first page.
I haven't seen them recently.
Right? And I saw like DVGate. Out of those 3, one I went for interview. And actually I had another company, which I'll tell later. They said like, I don't have SEO skills. I mean, they're not even on the first page.
There you go.
They're a big name. I mean, they're big as an agency, right? So I actually saw that, but I didn't study that thing because I would get distracted. And then because what will happen if you kind of look at your competition. When I ranked for SEO consultant in London, I literally didn't look at anybody. I literally saw a person ranking that I realized I just need to outrank. That's what I decided. I didn't want to know what he's doing. I don't want to check his backlink because then I would be confused, I'll be tough and all those kind of things. I realized the fundamentals are like build an amazing page, put them really good content, get a lot of traffic, and you can outrank them.
Yeah.
Because if they have a backlink from BBC, what you're going to think? Oh, God,
I can't do anything. Yeah.
So you'll give up the game, right? So if you check some of those people's backlinks, they
it can be overwhelming. I did agree.
Very overwhelming.
It can be very overwhelming.
And if you study 10 competitors, you're going to be like, oh my God, he has that link, he has that link, he has that link. Oh my gosh, we'll give up.
Because a lot of money.
There's a lot of money.
A lot of money.
So that's the thing when you study the competition, you could tend to go away. So if you know the fundamentals and all, like, I mean, he's showing the backlinks of that guy today. I'm like, I have never checked it.
Yeah.
I don't know what backlinks you have. I know you know what I have.
Yeah, I know you got. I know all your backlinks. So I was trying to find out. So the guy's outrank me at the moment temporarily. I think he's built 80 backlinks in the last 30 days.
Yeah.
Out of the 80, okay, probably about 60 of them are high quality. So it's like, so potentially I might think, oh, do I have to build another 80 backlinks? No, it's not all about backlinks. So like I said, yeah, for me, I like to know what I'm up against, but I don't say that's exactly what I need to do. But it's just good, okay, just so back when I know, okay, they're doing this, they're doing that. So I need to get more traffic to my site, whether it's building more backlinks or more social media posts or more blog posts, more brand promotion, just one of the elements I need to do. So again, don't get overwhelmed. If I saw 80 backlinks, I thought, what? 80 backlinks, DR 65 plus. That's a lot of money. That's a lot of money. But no, it's just keep going. Just keep going.
I mean, that's what I said, like, you know, because you kind of look at this guy, like, look at what's number 2?
See, they were number 4 2 minutes ago.
Yeah, right?
So
because you're checking a lot, so the IP picks up, you're checking a lot.
CTR. Don't click it.
Yeah, I'm not clicking. I mean, that's the thing actually. One the thing when you spend your and study your competition. So that's why I want competitors to keep on studying me, and I think maybe that's why I'm.
That's a very interesting.
That's maybe because I think
that's interesting.
I mean, even if I go right now, if I go and refresh my live chat, I think I'll have at least like 10 people sitting and they're not even reading, and I'm like, oh my goodness, you studied the paper.
Yeah.
I should give them some drinks.
Yeah. No. Sure.
Right. So competition actually have a quick screening if you want to go and outrank the videographer or anybody. But like what you should be thinking about, apply the fundamentals. You have an amazing website. Making sure you can check the content score. You can look like cognitive SEO is good for checking content score, right?
Yeah.
They're pretty good. I mean, that's a paid tool though. I never used it, and I see people check the score of my page and send it to me stating, "Did you have a 93% score?" I mean, I actually wrote it that page in like half an hour's time.
That's pretty good.
Right? And there's a lot of grammar mistakes. Neil was still laughing.
Use the plugin Grammarly.
I have Grammarly. I didn't have Grammarly when at the time I was writing.
Oh, okay.
Now I don't want to edit it because Google might think like, shit, right, Grammarly?
That's interesting.
So I'm taking a lot of risk by actually laughing at it.
That's what it's about though, it's a game. You got to That's a game, it's one big game.
Right? So actually that's the thing, like look at the little bit of write the content in a proper way, more the content better really. So if you say, if you're a freelance videographer, I'm telling you to go out to like videographer. So you write about what is videography? History of videography. When did videography started? How can a videography help? Now if you want to go really crazy and certainly rank. So you keep on adding to this page, like he said he's maintaining his pages, you keep on adding those questions you put, right? You put different things like, and you add the entire thing, it's like the thesis of videography. That's what I have done.
Like one source to go to for all the answers.
That's, and then ultimately, because your page actually looks like you can keep adding, now the format of it. So you can just keep on adding it and interview more SEO consultants and get all the people's brain.
Get all the knowledge. And then put your blueprint together in your strategy. But what's interesting is that article, BM Magazine, potentially what I could do, I could get a guest post on BM Magazine, have the same title, and then link to my page from there.
And from me.
Or we'll both of us. And then what we can do, we can power up the article, we can send links to the guest post, power it up, and all the links come to me and you, and all of a sudden Google thinks, oh, BM Magazine talking about this site. Oh, there's another article about BM Magazine. It's more relevant, it's more up to date.
You told this name right now, a lot of these SEO consultants are going to check out.
Is it okay that they're going to...
But it's fine, because it's a game. It's
a game, guys.
Look, there's so much money out there.
It's so much.
There's money for everyone.
Right, so like SEO consultant and inquiries I literally pass on every day, really. So,
it's nice to help people as well. It's nice to help people.
Oh, everybody.
Giving back.
It's such a phenomenal feeling when you go to number one.
Well, I've never been number one. I've been number two.
You know the feeling, right?
Number two. Woo!
You know the feeling, right?
Pop a bottle and drink.
So it's just the thing, when you go to. I mean, I had the same feeling when I went to a SEO agency London. Literally for the entire 2007, you can look at the history and all. I've been number one. So it's cycling. We learned a lot of clients, right? So we played around. We didn't give a damn. Every day we were getting inquiries, and then it comes like, dude, that's fine. Now SEO consultant, honestly, like. It's if somebody just outright. I thought you were gonna go number one really on that day.
Honestly, I would not be surprised if in a week's time I'm back.
I'm back.
People test stuff all the time. They test all the time.
It's a thing. It will like slightly because ultimately it's about getting used to that. A lot of clients.
It's a roller coaster.
Yeah, I have some of my clients in same industries like rubbish industries, orthodontists, dentist industry. We have same industries like 4 to 5 clients. Still they're rolling because they were like auto rank. They'll keep on paying, and then we do the links every month and the stuff, right? And initially, when they figured out we were doing to other clients, they were really unhappy because, and then for some clients, the clients we took later, actually for some reason outranked them because the reason those clients were spending a lot of money and buying about our links.
What you
and
just
that
said
was tough for in the beginning for some clients. If some clients call them like really like
frustrated, like what's going on?
Yeah.
But what you just said is so important because one of our clients, I'm going to show you. So this is the keyword we're targeting for. I'll set on the camera. Web design, West Sussex. The client is called Made Simple Media. We've got 81 positions in the last 30 days. We're now position 2 in Google for Web design, West Sussex. Massive increases. The client, I won't say his name, but he's on my website anyway. We've got a blog post about him.
Check it out. clickslides.co.uk.
The power of internal linking. Essentially, what we've done, we rank the home page for Web design Horsham, and we have an inner page for Web design West Sussex. So the problem was when we were trying to rank Web design West Sussex, our inner page, Google kept ranking the home page, ranking the wrong page. So Google didn't know what we was doing. So we kept building links and kept doing all the internal linking. Make it really obvious that this is the page for West Sussex. This is the page I have to rank. And eventually Google picked up on it and now we're ranking. But if my client said, "Oh, it's not working, I quit." If he quit 2 months ago, he would never be on page 1. So SEO, you have to keep on going. You can't give up. It's a long-term investment. It's a long-term investment.
I mean, recently, last month actually, one of our clients, like, so he has, in the same industry, he has 4 big companies. Like, literally acting like different companies, all 4 companies. 2 companies on the first page, right?
Domination,
Now he's like, dude, let's take for other 2 pages as well, and the other ones are also building. And he's building the 3rd website as well and he's going to register as a company and build it. And he's like, dude, I want 5 websites on the first page.
10 pages.
Right? And then 2 are already ranking for the toughest keyword in their niche, right? And on the first page.
It's a massive asset though, because one site drops, you've got another 5 more.
And there's a system how you build it. Like,
of course.
I teach if you're a business owner, if you're a consultant, this is how you really play the game. So you build it in such a manner, act like it's individually and unique, and then you have a chance. And of course, it's fine really, because if you build all the sites to look amazing,
unique, no footprints.
No, you build the best sites to serve the people. Rather, it's going to a shitty person on the first page. That's how you should be building it.
It's interesting. A lot of stuff happening in Google. Just got to stay on top of it and not give up, like I said, because potentially if you give up now for that keyword, that could be the end of your SEO career. Look at the keep on going, you can have rankings like this next week.
Looking for the keyword.
That's massive. Look, last 30 days, that's 81 positions. That means he was on page 9 before. page 9 to top of page 1, position 2 in Google. If I check the last 7 days and do apply, it's a tool used to track all the keywords. It's all going up, like all recently. It's all going up, which is good. And then click size, my one. I'll check my rankings on here. This is one that's fluctuated a little bit. So the last 7 days dropped, but that's mainly because of that main keyword, SEO consultant. But if I check the last 30 days on the whole, it's still in the right direction. So on the whole, like sometimes I think, oh my gosh, my page dropped in rankings, I get really upset. But on the whole, my site is growing.
Yeah.
The whole site is growing. So you have to look at the broader picture.
Very good point, very good point, like very important point for clients, local business owners. They sometimes come on board for the SEO, pay the first month, they're like, oh shit, like it comes, they're happy, even the second month it could drop. It's the thing, Google really looks like, are you going to give up? Google really looks.
Test you a lot.
I mean, SEO Consult London, even are being on the first, third page for like, after you were ranking number 1, they drop. So they're dropping you right now to see the people stop working.
Of course,
right?
absolutely.
That's
No
what
way.
they do. So he was number 2, he lands clients, and now the boy dropped again.
Yeah.
And is he going to be there? Like, no, he's going to come back, not number 2, he can go to even number 1. Yeah, you just have to keep on doing it.
Yeah.
So this is the same thing. So now if you drop for that keyword, Google is like, is he popular? Is he going to abandon this? Is she going to abandon the website? Is she going to keep on blogging? It's the game, like, it's
You
the
just gotta
thing.
play it,
Really,
absolutely.
because it's
I'm
tough.
gonna be blogging even more.
That's what's the deal with it. It's talking about keywords, but when you rank it, it's
Yeah.
beautiful. Like I said, I was ranking edition 2 for 3 days. Within 3 days, I had 2 phone calls. First phone call, guy was a waste of time, didn't have much budget. Second guy, closed a deal on the same phone. Closed a deal on the same call. 30 minutes, closed. So there's so much money to make once you're ranking. Just don't give up. Like I said, right now Google's dropped my site. If I start working, there's no way I'm getting back on page 1. That's it. It's a clear sign of my SEO. Google does not like SEOs because we don't obviously give money for Google ads. They make the money for Google ads. So people like me, we give no money to Google. They don't like us. So as soon as Google finds out I'm an SEO, they're going to make it hard for me. So what I need to do now is keep on going. A real SEO would be like, yeah, I'm going to get through this. But a fake SEO would be like, oh no, I'm going to tap out. I've had enough.
It's the thing, you know, the Google will see whether they're going to abandon the site and everything.
Yeah.
Now, I mean, SEO agency London, as of today, we dropped. Right on the first page, we really dropped.
Yeah.
We went to second page as well. And then Google will really test like, I'm going to keep changing. Now, orthodontist London, literally, if you Google orthodontist London, you can see that website. I ranked it back in 2015. I built the site, custom built it, ranked it number 1. Been ranked number 1 for like till 2017. Dropped it. 2018, dropped second page. We completely changed the homepage, custom built it, bam, number 1.
Yeah.
So it's the kind of thing, no, ClickDo thing, if I want to rank. I mean, I can give up SEO just London. Really even thinking like, do I want, but I'm like, if I'm doing it, like being on even on the top 3 is good, so we need to put some work. We need to change the homepage, change the content, do a thing, and tell to Google, dude, I'm deserved to be up again. Same, it's the thing. Once you rank and when Google really people trust it, still you could drop like.
So you check this, look, this is a client we work with. So we rank our client number 1 for Solar Panels Birmingham, Project Solar UK, massive solar panel company. Yeah. They're ranking number 1 for ages and they just dropped. Yeah. They only went down 1 position, but they dropped. For the whole week, we done nothing to that page. And next week they're ranking again. It's just Google testing things.
Google testing
things.
And also when you drop, like some people will build like a bunch of backlink. And that's suspicious.
Yeah,
right? So you also like, if you dropped 11 page and if you bought like 10 links, right? I must say just chill, right? Do that. What happened was the footer link and you got an anchor called videographer. It's too fast to get an anchor like that. It's okay, but like, it's
too much.
It's too
much. What should I do instead of videographer?
Just get for your name at the moment. Get naked URL.
Branded.
So Nicole,
get links like this.
My homepage.
On my website I check. So on my website could be the anchor website, anchor text. Sure. So you can say on my videography website, on Nicole Wynn's videography website. This website we talks about videography.
Yeah.
You see how you're going on?
So you put the keyword in there, but it's not just the keyword.
Yeah, you
so my name everywhere is fine.
Don't have to have every time.
No, like
it's more safe. It's more safe, but I would
it's
definitely
more
put the keyword in
safe.
there.
So if you get a bunch of names,
because I'm think what should I come up with? You know,
it's a receipt of a thing.
If I can't say videographer, like but I'm talking about videographer.
I am a videographer in London. You got I am in there. You got London in there. You're breaking the keyword up. Check out my videographer skills, my videographer services. Just break it up a little bit.
Also, Google is really coming down right now. I have to tell the people. So, for example, if you're writing a piece of article, you can have a look. Content could be if you're looking for a videographer in London near you, on this website. This could be the link, but Google is going to start finding the patterns, who are believing the
True.
future of AI, and also
So
will be like,
true.
dude, I don't worry about your linking as an anchor. I'll come reading the article in intelligent manner, right? And I will follow through how you say it, because that's the most intelligent link. So if you write
The surrounding text
in
you're
this
talking
web,
about,
like if you are looking for a videographer in London, as explained on this website. So this website could be the link, but Google had a reading coming through, and then Google like, if a person is looking for a videographer in London, this page which is linking is a page that is okay to
They're
show.
smart enough.
So that's like the smart link, and I tell this linking is going to be really the smartest ways of linking. And I've done some links like that for.
That's all I build now.
That's the safe link.
Surrounding
You cannot
text.
hit for those
Surrounding
links.
text.
You will never get a hit. So his website cannot get a hit for getting a link like this website. Click Slides website.
Read more,
explain
check
it.
it out.
Yeah. So I mean, here and there you can get aggressive. I mean, I was testing. I was getting like, I got a link for like ClickDo yesterday for SEO. Literally, right?
Yeah.
So I want to
But the
test
surrounding text is probably
because now
relevant.
we are old enough really. So if I even get it, like we're not gonna get that, like, so it's like matured, we've been ranking, and the stuff and all is fine, but overdoing is a definite no. But like ultimately what Google is coming down to, the wording pattern. How you word it out and just kind of tell a story and give these referencing points. So that's,
But if you write an article about me
yeah,
and you say videographer and you put the link on that
Yeah.
word,
yeah.
it's still bad.
It's
If
not
you
that
do
easy.
it, not me.
No, it's not bad. If I do it, it's kind of fine, right? But how I would link, like, as if you're looking for videography in London, Nicole Wenn's website, it's good. So Nicole Wenn's website, I'll give you the link, right? I
So
mean,
your name.
if I'm writing a piece of article on entrepreneur.com, I would link for videographer. Like,
Yeah.
it's going really hard, but Google is going to come down for that. Maybe they have come down for the new linking people. I'm feeling.
And I feel like what you're saying is
Yeah.
spot on, like, great
Yeah,
advice.
yeah,
I feel like the bigger the site,
yeah,
that's when you go for exact match. If it's a small site,
Yeah.
don't go for exact match.
Yeah.
Same when I said a link, you've got a power, trust, and relevance. The bigger the power of the site, go for exact match.
That's the thing. You pick up the power, the older the website, you actually
more lenience.
you actually get that, because if your website is good and having traffic, Google ultimately picks up without email links. It's good. It's about SEO consultant. My website, when you go to the SEO consultant page, when a person see, I talk about SEO. I mean, like, this is like the thing really, right? Why I actually building that, and I knew that's the only way to have a highest chance. I talk about SEO jobs. I talk about people giving reviews about my content. Goes about these clients give testimonials for SEO consultants. So I had a like crazy pattern of it's been written and worked out ultimately. And so then Google realized like it actually don't need much links. So you sent also traffic.
Yeah,
If people are sticking, so my page is like a.
You have 2 links, I think. If you have 2 links. Actually, fun enough, my page only has 2 links.
Now don't sell where the links are from. People can find it, dude. Like those are secret, right? And you can come inside the SEO Tribe. We're getting launched, so I'll invite you as well. SEO Tribe is a crazy thing. It's literally Facebook. So we cloned it. So it's like Facebook when people go inside.
Oh, nice.
So it's like mobile app and everything is there. And people can go and create their own profile. For the people, clients can, business owners can create their own profile. People into SEO can create their own profile. And they can talk about SEO. The Facebook kind of like the home, I think, is there. People can drop videos and everything, and people can check like all this. So it's like a thing where I see these all those videos and things are also going to go there. And we wanted to launch it soon, but like got a little delay because when he's watching matches. Today he's also watching a match.
Busy.
He's watching cricket.
Cricket,
He's in a cricket guy, right? So it's a little delay, but it's coming. And so that's the exciting thing. What we're gonna invite the entire people,
That sounds cool.
SEO community of people. It's like Facebook, so literally like Facebook
Do
platform.
you reckon next 2 months will be out?
Yeah, it should be out.
Next
It
2
will
months,
be out.
nice.
I will actually show you, and videos and everything. People can sell courses if they want through their profile, all this kind of thing.
That sounds good.
For the SEO, it's called SEO Tribe.
SEO Tribe.
SEO Tribe. So yeah, that's very interesting what we talk about. Like,
Yeah.
Nicole, any topics that we didn't cover about you for the SEO, or else?
I'll prepare something next time.
Yeah.
Definitely there are going to be some issues.
Yeah, definitely. Would be good if you make the changes, and next time we go on, we can see
Yes,
how the site started with
definitely.
you, see if the ranking's gone up. That'd be good. Yeah, go through it.
That's actually. I mean, look for the keyword freelance video photographer London. I put up the page like 5 days back. It's on the page.
Which one? Freelance.
Photographer London.
Videographer London.
Are you looking at .com, right, Google? You know
It just goes to default if I do.
no, which is fine with me because I really found out we get a lot of traffic from Google.com actually. Then I realized all the people who are
Just do
searching.
the cookie.
Yeah.
Put the photographer you want, or
No, photographer.
photographer?
A videographer I haven't put. So then I realized whatever the page I put on ClickDo, I can rank it so fast.
Yeah, you have so much domain authority.
Yeah.
The people at Hour, I've got Gumtree, Indeed,
Go
CarSkills,
to second or third page.
Glassdoor.
It's just like not even without links or anything. So
Just the on page.
maybe it should be third page. Yeah. It just like page went up like 3
Oh, this one?
This page.
Oh, so yeah.
See, it's not even done. Click the page and see, I just drop a bunch of content, wrote it and put a photo of you and then we're going to properly design it. This page will rank number 1 for freelance photographer.
Yeah, if you're on page 3.
Freelance photographer has nice searches. It's a proper keyword.
Yeah, I would say if you rank on the first 3 pages, it's a good sign. It's a
Yeah,
good sign
this
that
is
Google
gonna
likes
rank.
your website.
This is gonna rank. So that's that page you can see. I haven't even like literally like see like page now even know how to optimize.
Oh wow, yeah. That's it.
Like,
That's it.
yeah, this is it, right?
You can't see it's a very small page.
So
Very
what we
small
planned
page.
actually put a video, right, and then take nice photos and put those things and everything. But I had a pattern of writing the content. This is like flown by me in like very fast, and 3 days in the page is on the 3rd page, right? So this is one thing, and this is one. This will guarantee good number 1. This will like photographers are going to be pissed off in UK.
Yeah.
Because this is very competitive
Gonna
keyword.
outright,
yeah.
Oh my god.
Because
like,
photography is crazy. And then the
everybody's
next
searching
next,
for it like
yeah, next keyword we are like I think video production services.
Video production.
It's kind of okay, right? But it's like it's just like $500 searches a month. But
There you go, ClickDo.
yeah, so we need to
Image
get number
sales in
1.
London.
So see that page, and we have to just kind of design that page and finish it off. So then I realized like we can drop pages and actually rank.
Yeah.
Like
Once you get a domain authority,
and
you
then
can put
I'm
how
gonna
many
start
pages you
selling
want.
pages. That's my plan. I'm gonna make.
That's pretty cool.
I'm just gonna think
And I
like
send the leads directly to
I'm
them.
gonna sell like companies and all, dude. Like you want to write?
That's
for-
why it's that bit.
Oh
The
yeah.
colours.
yeah.
I know we got.
It wasn't like that.
No,
before.
we changed this website. Now it's on like a structure mode, and we're gonna get the entire website built like to score like 100% on Google. Because it's been like really bad.
Yeah, it's good.
And
Good page.
this page is good. It's content. So that, I mean, it should go to number 1. It's
Yeah.
now already like number 5.
You're on, wait, page 1 already?
We only have like a 1 backlink.
Position.
It's page 1, yeah.
I only bought 1 backlink recently, and that backlink. Really
But I link to it from
Ah, you
every
did
single blog post on the UK business blog or
Oh, okay, yeah. Not
My-
yeah. That references are fine, but you didn't link like videographer, video print now.
no.
Yeah, they avoid that.
So
I-
kind of
No,
diversify.
because I was more careful about other links than
Yeah,
mine.
it's good. Right?
Yeah.
But it's good you're coming away with it.
Yeah,
Yeah, because it's really good.
Absolutely.
It's an art, you know. Even the freelance photographer, you will be on the top. It's gonna go. Like we'll put nicely design it, put some videos, put some amazing photography thing on because that's a nice funny keyword I saw. Like it's a proper bidded keyword, freelance photographer. So in
bet.
less than a week being on 3rd page is very lovely.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah.
Page 1 really good. I said once you build up your authority, you can put any page you want and you rank off that.
Then you don't need to invest here.
Then you don't need to spend money on that.
Huh?
Then you don't need to invest that much because you've got the authority. But you have to invest originally to get there.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's powerful. And you sell pages. It's a really good idea.
I mean, I started testing different ways. If you Google like, we're getting calls for laptop repair London, right?
Laptop repair.
I just put up for fun, right? Laptop repair London. Laptop repair can live off. I think we are ranking already. Laptop repair London.
Do you have a client that does laptop repair?
No, I just
And then
put
you
it
do
up.
a case
I
study,
thought I'm
maybe.
going to put up sell the page, and we get calls. I'm like, dude, we do laptop
You
repair.
don't do laptops.
Want to come? So, which was lovely, guys. Like, I mean, if you see this one, if you have any more questions, ask us. Amazing knowledge today by Jose. Jose, anything what you want to tell to the people?
I can't give away too many secrets, can I?
Yeah, no,
I've
no
given away a
secrets.
lot.
We gave
I've given a lot today,
We
but-
gave a lot of secrets today, and lovely today. Nicole was asking some amazing questions, so which is
Absolutely.
very good. And so, likewise, if you're an SEO consultant, business owner, if you have your questions, one other thing you can do is you can come and sit in the next to the seat and ask us questions. You can bring your website and ask us and do it. We are trying to do every Friday as much as possible we can. We will change the location coming weeks. Actually, ask us about SEO, blogging, how to make money on that, how to get started, how to do all those kind of things, and we will look it. And as you saw today, he was literally having a look on Nicole's website and giving in-depth tips.
A
So
live
this-
audit, literally in the hot seat.
That's
Live
the thing.
audit.
That's what you can get. So thanks for listening. We are looking forward to come back to you again and what is your consult still? Till. Click slice, yeah?
Yeah, come. Next one, like I said, we can help anyone who's in the hot seat, but thanks for tuning in. We'll do it every Friday, like
Yeah.
you said. Any questions, I'm here to help. I'm currently not the number 2 SEO consultant. I've dropped down in rankings temporarily.
Maybe by the time you're watching.
By the time you watch this, I would have.
Maybe by the time you're watching, it's number 1.
Yeah.
Google, go and Google.
Yeah, go Google SEO consultant London, click slice, put click slice in the search term, and then click my website.
Oh yeah!
Go, grab the searches there.
Yeah, do that. Help you out. You know, so.
Yeah, that's it for me anyway. That's it for me.
And very good session, and thanks for listening. And if you have any question, drop below the podcast and give us some support to get this to millions of people's eyeballs. That's our plan. Thanks for listening.